Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing a vlog today, specifically a vlog on my first ever market as a artist, I guess. I don't really know. I tend to not really call myself that, but I am an artist. I do make products, so therefore I am selling my handmade book products at a market for the very first time, and I wanted to bring you guys along for the journey. So I will say this has been a long journey, and I'm just literally showing you the day before the market and the day of. But yeah, so it's mostly going to be like the process of preparing for the market and then actually being there and how it goes. I anticipate selling nothing, just because if I have high hopes being like, I'm gonna sell all this shit, like, and I don't, it's gonna make me feel pretty bad about myself. So I am going in it just thinking, okay, it's gonna be for fun, get my name out there. I made a bunch of business cards, so that's kind of the goal for this one. If I sell nothing, at least I tried. But yeah, I do have high hopes that I'll sell something, but if I don't, it's okay. I'm drinking a nice cup of Nespresso coffee. I am actually trying. Starbucks came out with a new creamer. I'm sure everyone can guess, but yeah, it is the pumpkin spice. So I've been trying this in my coffee for the last couple days, and I will say it is much better in iced coffee, but I do have a little bit in my coffee today, and it's not too bad. Another thing I wanted to talk about before I get into more of like the market stuff is just what I've been reading lately. So the last book that I finished was Ashley Parker Doesn't Care, and I freaking love this. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with Delilah Green Doesn't Care, so I think I've just come to the conclusion that I'm obsessed with this author. I love Ashley Herring Blake as a person, and her writing is just it doesn't even compare to other people's writing for me. It's just so entertaining. I love the stories. You can tell she's put a lot of depth and effort into like her characters. I will say with this one, I do wish that we got a little bit more background on the main character's love interest, Jordan Everwood, but I still loved her. I loved her so much. And now what I'm currently reading, completely freaking different, is Manhunt by Gretchen Felker Martin. This is a very controversial book. I had no idea until I started reading it, and I will say, it's pretty messed up. It's not pretty, it is so messed up. But if I've ever read horror, this is it. Like, this is definitely the epitome of horror, specifically body horror. There's a lot of gore. There's a lot of conversation revolving around gender. If you're not aware, the author of this book is trans, and a lot of drama has gone on with this book about people saying that she hates men, she's putting men in a bad light, she has a fetish for sexual assault. I don't want to say the actual word because I don't know how YouTube deals with that. I do see a lot of that in this. I'm trying to have like an open mind because there are also so many people who say that this is a beautifully written book with a story that needs to be told, and I do like that she's put like a dark humor on it. So I'm like 30% of the way through, and I do enjoy it so far. I don't really know what's going on, but I like it. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting learning about the characters. It did just kind of like jump right in, and I wish that there was a little bit more background on like what is going on. It's very messed up, but so far so good. I mean, I will have a full review at the end of October. I did just tell myself I wanted to read more horror and more like thriller mystery during the month of October because it's spooky season, obviously, so that's what I'm doing. And so far so good. I'm not gonna say, like, I already know this is not gonna be a 5-star read, and if it is, then I just like completely will be surprised by it, but it's definitely interesting. And yeah, now we're gonna finally start the video on what it's meant to be about, which is about the market. So there is a lot that I still need to do. It's currently, I think it's like 11:30. Yeah, 11:42 the day before the market. So it's Saturday, October 8th, and this is actually the last market of the season. I just wanted to try and get my foot in the door, so I decided to apply, and they accepted me. I know where my vending station is now, which is exciting. It's kind of like right near an entrance, which is nice because then I'm like one of the first people that people see. But yeah, Nick will be coming with me because I have a lot of stuff I have to bring. You have to bring your own table, your own canopy. You do have to pay $35 for this market to be a vendor, and I honestly do feel like that's a really good vendor fee, because some of them I've seen are like $60 to $100. So I really can't complain, and I hope that next year they accept my application again and that I can keep doing it next summer. But yeah, we have to bring all of the big stuff. I have to bring a bunch of like decor on top of my products because I obviously want my booth to kind of like pop out at people so that they come. So in a little bit I'll show you all the decorations that I bought. And one more thing that I have not talked about on camera, I don't think, maybe I have once, but my friend found this abandoned cat in her apartment building, and so she decided to take her in, and she ended up being pregnant. So me and Nick are going to be taking a kitten home in like a couple months. She actually just had the kittens yesterday, so I'm so excited. But yeah, I'm gonna go visit them today, so if I can get some clips on my phone, maybe there'll be some kittens in this video or something. But yeah, so I'm gonna just relax for a bit, and then I'll talk to you guys soon with all of the decorations for the market. All right, you guys, I have settled onto the floor so that I can show you guys everything that I'm bringing to the market. Also, I did get a nitro cold brew. I'm gonna need it today. I have so much I have to do. I want to clean the house, have to prep for Thanksgiving dinner, which is not tomorrow but the next day. Just a lot is going on. I want to clean, prep for this. So I guess I'm going to show the first biggest thing, and that is this huge 2x4 that I painted black, and then my logo is right there, and then I just painted custom orders accepted on the top. So this is going to go on to my, you can't even see all of it. Oh my gosh. That's just, it's gonna go on the table. That's the first thing. I guess I'll show all of the stuff that I'm gonna use to either decorate or like set up the table first, and then I'll show some of the products. But next up we got some, well, this I'm gonna use to put, if I make any money, into. So that is for money. I'm gonna bring my two fall-esque jelly cats just for decor. So we got Paul the pumpkin here and Marshall the mushroom. Gotta love them. So they're coming with me. I did prep some bags just in case people do buy books or books and something else. And super simple. They just say handmade with love on them on both sides. So those are all good to go. Tablecloth, pretty basic. So I do have some business cards, but just in case I do run out, I printed out just like paper versions, and then each of these actually says all the prices for my stuff. So for example, because I am doing this in person and it doesn't require me to pay for shipping or anything like that, I'm having my blind date with a book options be $20, my book sleeves are $20, and then the e-reader sleeves are $15, and the bookmarks are $5. Super simple, 4 different prices, easy to kind of navigate while you're at the booth. I also picked up just like this little decor thing. I have no idea how I'm gonna use that, but we got it. So, and then lastly, oh yeah, these here are my, you can't really see it, but those are my business cards. So I have some of those there. What? There's a cat right here. You probably can't see her, but you want to say hi? And then the last thing in here, I just have like a bunch of, can't even see it, just like fake leaves and stuff that are kind of fall looking because it's Thanksgiving weekend, and I feel like it's gonna pop out. It's gonna make people want to hopefully come over to my booth and ask what I'm selling. But that is this bag. In this next bag here, there's not that much stuff in here actually, but it looks like there is because it's more just like bigger displays basically. So if you, I feel like you've seen these probably, but I do have like octagon shelves up on my wall here, and so I decided I'm gonna bring 2 of them so that I can put things on top of it and just like add some dimension to the booth. But the two that I'm bringing are the biggest one and the smallest one. I'm gonna try and set them up kind of like that, but like diagonal on the table. So that will help because I'll have my sign on one side of the table and then those on the other side. Very, very nicely, my work let me borrow some book elbows because we have so many at Indigo, and obviously I'm going to be returning these right after the market, but I have 4 book elbows, so it's really nice actually. I'm just grabbing an example, but this is a small book, but if any other book I get, it's nice because I can just like lean them up like that, and then people can shop them a little bit easier. So I figured I would just put 4 there, and then the other ones are gonna lay flat on the table and people can come and read them if they want to. I've also had this for a really long time, and I figured I might as well bring it. I don't know what I'll do with it, but we shall see. And it just says Lost in the Plot Book Club on it, which is my brand. And lastly, I have both of these little letter trays, but I figured they were just so simplistic and that they would do great at just holding all of the bookmarks flat on the table, and hopefully the edges will just help if there's any wind, won't make them like fly away. I don't know. But yeah, those are all of the like display materials that I'm gonna be bringing. And then as for all of the products I'm bringing, that is this bag. So yes, it's only 1 bag full, but keep in mind bookmarks are like this small. So I have 5 different options for e-readers and 5 different options for books for the sleeves. I wanted to make more, but I only signed up for this like a week and a half, 2 weeks before, and I had to go to work. I have other things to do. I own a house. I need to take care of it. So I only had time to make 5 of each, but granted, this is my first market, and like I said, I might not sell a single thing. So I didn't want to overdo it either, and these do take a lot of time to make, which is again why they cost $15 for these guys and $20 for the other ones. But these are the different e-readers that I made. Get the idea. Lots of variations here for people, and this one here is personally my favorite. I love the color. It's just like, it reminds me of like a dad sweater, like a cozy woolen dad sweater. But yeah, they literally just open up. You can slide your e-reader in there and you can put the button back on. Something that I also noticed, which is really nice, is if you're just like, maybe you're not a fan of the button and you want to take it off, you can just take the button off, and this piece here can just slide in, and then it's a little bit like more seamless. So there's kind of 2 options to use these and the book sleeves. But yes, those are the e-reader sleeves. And then we have the book sleeves, which are obviously much bigger, and I'm obsessed with these ones. I love the colors. I don't know if I have a favorite. I do really like this one. I think that one might be my favorite, but I also really like these 2 as well. So those are book sleeves. As for the blind dates, I don't think I need to like show them and explain them really, but just as an example, here's a few. So with each one, you get a little English breakfast tea, a bookish sticker. There's a little to tag, so if you want to gift this to someone, you can write their name on it, or if it's for you, then you can just take it off. But yeah, I have 12 of these set up, so 12 of those are available for people to buy. And lastly, we have how it all started. We have bookmarks. So they wanted me to just make ones that were handmade, which I totally get. So they didn't want me to do any digital ones, just in case I even take a little speckle of someone else's idea. It just wouldn't be as authentic, which like I totally understand. I made all of these with my bare hands, all homemade. So we have this option, this option. I also want to preface that I am obsessed with the whole like ombre watercolor look, so that's why I went with it. Got this option, which is Nick's favorite. Got these ones. Nick also really likes the sun one there. And lastly, we have these flower ones. And then last minute, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try something completely new. I haven't done anything like this before, but I think that they turned out pretty great. So I did paint these, and they just have, again, another sun option. And then this one's a cute little like mushroom house. I couldn't resist. I saw like a illustration similar and I was like, I gotta do it. And then I have 2 black ones here as well. So this one here says choose love, and then on the other side we just have this like little heart, and it is kind of like gold metallic, which is cute. And then this one is really cool. This one is like the moon, and then it has some gold and white stars, and this one has it on both sides. So yeah, and also those ones don't have tassels, which sometimes people hate tassels on their bookmarks, so I figured it'd be good to have an option like that. But yeah, that's everything I made for the market. I am going to be bringing all of this with me, obviously, into the car, along with the table and the canopy and stuff like that. And obviously at the end of it, I will probably come on here and just let you guys know how it ended, how it worked out, but I will get a few clips tomorrow as well, just of the day, and I'm sure Nick will want to like take a picture of me with my cute little table and everything like that. So I'll probably make that the thumbnail. It makes sense, I think. But yeah, I'm going to be chugging down my coffee and getting some work done. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the market. Please wish me luck, even though this is coming out way after the fact, but wish me luck.
I'm sure Nick will want to see.
Yeah. Excuse me, pardon me. You're in my way.
Oh, it could be lava?
Did it.
Not bad, but
All right, we're all set up. You're gonna see Nick a little bit. Everything's here. Beautiful. Hello you guys, we are here at the market. We are going on hour number 1, so going pretty well. We've had a few people come up and look at everything. Haven't sold anything yet, but as you guys saw, I think the booth looks great. And yeah, we're just relaxing. We did bring like books and a coffee, so we're just relaxing. But this is where we're at. Everyone's been so nice. There's so many dogs and we love it.
5 hours later.
Hello you guys, we've made it home. It was very cold, so I just took a really hot shower and now I'm gonna get under my covers and just relax and update you guys a little bit. So it went really well. I think I mentioned at the beginning of this video that there was a vendor fee of $35 and I made a profit of I think $50, so technically I made $85 today for my items, which I was really happy with. I went in with the mindset that like if I sell one thing I'll be happy, and I ended up selling like one crochet item, which in hindsight obviously is like kind of upsetting because I put so much time into making them, but now I just have extra stock for future markets that I end up doing. So yeah, one of those. I sold like 3 or 4 blind dates with books, and then a ton of bookmarks. So I'm really happy with the results, and yeah, I was really happy I could bring you guys along for the journey and kind of talk my way through prepping and show you guys the table and everything. Me just turning over. The one thing I will say is, one, just be like, if you're going to be doing a market at some point in your life, be prepared for any and all weather, because we were prepared. Like, I thought I dressed warm, but I did not. I needed an extra pair of socks for sure. And on top of that too, like I said, don't go in with the mindset that you're not going to sell anything, but also don't go into the mindset thinking you're going to sell everything, because both things I just don't think are very healthy. I think it's important to just kind of be like, for me, I'm just going to always go into it like, if I sell one thing, I'm happy. And I gave away so many business cards, so many people wanting to do like gifts for the future for like friends and family. So I think the networking of markets is almost more important than actually selling at the market. And yeah, they did invite me to come back for next season. So it starts Mother's Day and then ends Thanksgiving, which is right now. But yeah, I am super happy with how it went. Having a $50 profit was honestly great. Like, I am not complaining. I'm so happy. And yeah, I am hoping to do maybe 1 or 2 more markets this year, like a Christmas market or something. But if not, I still obviously sell all my stuff on Etsy. You can message me on my Instagram, you can email me. My email and all my socials, literally everything is always in my description. So if you're ever interested in purchasing from my Etsy or just from me in general, be sure to check that out. If you are from the St. John area in New Brunswick, I do like local delivery for free, so that I can do that for you. And yeah, overall a great experience. I am so grateful that I had my lovely boyfriend Nick come with me, because he just made the day go by so much faster. We had such a great time. He always is my biggest cheerleader. So yeah, I'm very proud of myself, and I'm glad I was able to bring you guys along for the journey. So thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more from me, and be sure to hit that notification bell as well, because then you will be notified every time I post, which is every single Friday. All right guys, bye.